Well, here we are. It's Thursday, May 8th. It's a little after 10 in the morning. And we've been becalmed here for quite a while. Clearly, I'm not going to make Rockland today. There's just a whisper. I mean, I've got all the sails down because they were just flapping. And I'm running the electric motor at just 5 amps, just to give a little bit of steerage way. I'm still 40 miles or so, something like that, from Rockland. And I just don't really care to motor that far. So a light breeze is starting to think about coming up, I think. I was just listening to the VHF weather broadcast, and they say that today it's supposed to be light and variable. Tonight, becoming northeast at 10 after midnight, but there's also going to be rain showers. And then tomorrow, northeast, 10 gusts to 20 with rain. And of course, I'm heading northeast. So that's just par for the course. That's why they call it sailing. So I've just been tidying up the boat a little bit, got the bilge all dried out, had some coffee, tried to get some sleep last night. I didn't get much sleep night before last. Got a little bit this morning. I don't mind running at night. It's just I'm getting into the land of the lobstermen, and I'm starting to see fishing gear. So running at night and in the fog at night, the only thing of that scares me is snagging somebody's lobster pot and getting stuck, possibly damaging something. So I'm not real thrilled about going at night, but we may just have to do it. So, I don't know, I think I'm going to try the spinnaker. That wind that I'm seeing may be, I'm just looking at my telltale here, and it may be a little too far forward to be able to run the spinnaker. And maybe I'll throw the Genoa out again, 130. But I have a feeling that its fabric is going to be too heavy to carry this wind, so all it's going to do is slap back and forth. So, what to do? I guess we'll keep afloat, and we'll start doing something when we get wind. Yeah, that little breeze is showing a little too far forward. Well, we'll play around. I'm just rambling, and we're going to make this video long as normal. So, see you later. Well, it's the evening of Sunday, May 11th, 2025, and we just anchored a little while ago here at a place called False Whitehead Harbor, just north of Spruce Head Island here in Mid-Coast, Maine. We're all but in Penobscot Bay, and I just looked over there and saw a beautiful full moon rising. I'll have to show you that here in just a second. Anyway, we were underway this morning from Cape Small at like 5 after 7, and we anchored at like 7:15, something like that. So 12 hours today, and I had full sail out to get out of the harbor this morning, and got settled in on my course, and then switch flipped, and the main came down, and the jib was furled to 45, 55%, 50%. And that's how we sailed all day. And so many lobster pots, I couldn't just turn the autopilot on and let it go. So I was hand steering for most of the day. And took water over the deck several times. I got soaked a couple of times. I went and plugged my iPhone in about halfway, about the noontime, whatever, and it beeped at me and said, "There's water in the USB port." So I blew it out, dried it out, plugged it in, charged it up. And I thought I was going to be able to make it to Rockland today, but with everything that went on, I could make it to Rockland, but it would be after dark. And there's so many lobster traps out here. I don't want to snag a buoy. That would ruin the whole trip. So I was going to go into Seal Harbor, but it looked like it was just full of lobster boats. Yeah, I'm tired. And so I looked at the chart, and it's like, oh, I'll just go to the other side of the island. Great big open area. Only problem is over here is where the wind is. So when I dropped the hook, I was like, please grab, please grab, please grab. And it did. And we're not moving. And I'm going to let a little bit more scope out here in just a bit. But for now, I think we're good and secure for the night. The winds were supposed to have calmed some by now, but they just haven't. It's just still blowing. And tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be like 3-mile-an-hour winds until, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock. So that's going to make it a little rough to get going. Then they'll be light, and then they'll build. And I want to make it to Stockton Springs tomorrow. So we'll see how the whole thing turns out. But I didn't do any videoing today, even though there was a lot of nice things to see, because I was hands on tiller and hanging on for most of it, and dodging lobster trap buoys. So, but anyway, here we are. If all goes well, touch wood, one more day we'll be in Stockton Springs, and then I'll stay there until my mooring gets set, and then I'll move the boat. But we'll call Stockton Springs the end of the trip. So one more day in Northbound 2025 will be in the books. Let's hope. Okay, we're here. We are tied up to the dock in Stockton Springs, Maine. This voyage is complete. Northbound 2025 is history. Now, this really isn't the final destination, but we're going to sit here for a couple of weeks until my mooring gets put in up to Bangor, and that's just up the river a little ways. So as far as I'm concerned, we're home. We're here, and the voyage is done. So a wonderful day of sailing today. As miserable as yesterday was, today was that good. And I absolutely had a blast. So anyway, here we are. I'll try to do something to show you what I'm doing with the summer. But that ends Northbound 2025. Have a good time.